Hi, this is Placebo, and welcome to Sessions at AOL. The relationship that we have, towards Nancy Boys is very, very different to the relationship that everybody else has to it, which is to a lot of Placebo fans, it's a really, really important song, and it's the way that they kind of discovered the band in 1996. They loved it so much that they pushed it up to #4 in the charts, which, judging by its subject matter, transvesticism, wasn't, we were extremely surprised. Now, because it became such an identifying thing for Placebo, we had to bury it for like 4 years. And we refused categorically, to the great chagrin of the majority of our audience, to play it live. But that was a real necessary thing for us, and because we felt that we'd be lying to the audience if we were playing a song mechanically, if we felt that we had no emotional connection to it. And for a long time we didn't. When it was time to do this whole singles compilation thing, we realized that we'd have to exhume the corpse eventually. And because of that break, that 4-year sort of vacation from Nancy Boy, it actually became fun to play again. There are 20 years to go, the golden age I know, but all will pass, will end too fast, There are 20 years. One of my best friends in the world is Paul Campion, who is the singer of AC Acoustics, and who helped me out on the lyrics when I had writer's block for Every Me on the second album. And whenever we'd sound check, he'd always kind of be playing this little guitar riff and singing the line, "There were 20 years to go." And I always thought it would be like, an amazing AC Acoustics song, but he never wrote it, and since he was such a good friend of mine, often when I pick up a guitar to remind myself of him, I'd play that riff, And we all grew to fall in love with that riff, and always said one day, we're going to flesh this out into a proper song. And it wasn't until maybe about 6 months ago that we actually started thinking about doing that, and like 3 months ago until we actually did it. And it's possibly our best work so far, It's really, really cool in that way.
You actually think about
doing
something.
When you can be asked, yeah.
It just took us 8 years to get around to doing it, really. Could be bothered.
Since we're feeling so anesthetized in our comfort zone, reminds me of the second time.
How important is the internet for you, Steve?
I haven't got around to it yet. But Steph's my man.
I think it's a generational thing. I think people.
What are you trying to say? We're old.
Yeah. I'm just saying that people probably sort of 10 years younger than us are sort of a lot more versed in it, sort of become much more part of their daily life, of how to get information, how to communicate with people. We're still kind of, mobile phones. Yeah, that's kind of our our time kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to avoid really, internet, and it's a great way to get information across the quickest way.
I'm far too paranoid to shop online, really, because you never know where your details.
That's okay. We never download. So.
Yeah. You never know where your details are going, even with all internet security and everything like that. I'd rather physically buy things. Even though I did buy an iPod on eBay recently, so that was my first major purchase. I wanted that pink mini iPod,